Attention passengers, we reached our cruising altitude. You are now permitted to turn up.
All I wanted was a chance. Came up from the ghetto.
Well, I came up,
When I wake up in the morning, when I wake up in the morning, when I wake up in the morning, wake up in the morning, I wake up in the morning, wake up in the morning. I pray to God when I wake up. Say I'm going hard when I wake up. Never sleep till my cake up. I'ma give it all when I wake up. Say I pray to God when I wake up. Pray to God when I wake up. Swear right before a nigga wake up. All I wanted was a change. I came up from the ghetto. Just to wake up in the morning, hear the banging of the metal. Help me develop my mental. So my life's an instrumental. When I'm on, I'ma tell my jeweler, turn my neck to yellow. All I wanted was a change. I came up from the ghetto. Just to wake up in the morning, hear the banging of the metal. Help me develop my mental. So my life's an instrumental. When I'm on, I'ma tell my jeweler, turn my neck to yellow. All I wanted was a change.
Guess who's back?
Welcome back to another episode of In the Zone. I'm your host, Shanika Williams, alongside my great co-star,
Dennis Kojo Nemo.
Don't you forget the junior. We have an amazing show planned for you today. The Raptors are doing exceptionally well. We played the Golden State Warriors, Lakers, the Spurs, the Bucks. 3-game winning streak right now.
Winning streak. Raptors are feeling good right now.
We're feeling great.
I mean, they're playing wonderful. They're sharing the ball.
Yeah.
The ball is not sticking. Ball movement. They're playing great defense. But consistency of this is
what
the
really is key.
main key. All right.
Okay, so Golden State, really good game. We
Wonderful
were
game,
so
wonderful
close. Oh my God,
Man,
we
it's
were
crazy.
so close.
It's crazy. It's
3
unfortunate.
point, we lost by 3 points.
Just 3 points.
Just 3 points. Golden State had 112, we had 109, we finished with 109.
And we really should have won that game.
I do believe that was a game that we should have won. And you know what? I'm gonna make a bold statement. If there's any team out there right now that can beat Golden State, Raptors
It's the
are the team.
Raptors.
It's the Raptors.
It's the Raptors.
It's the Raptors. There's only been one other team that's been as close to beating.
It was Utah Jazz. I think.
Utah Jazz, I
There was
think.
a
But
big
you know
number.
what? They actually had a really good game against Boston, I think, last night. They went into double overtime, but ended up winning.
But Golden State still
Still
holding
took
their
it.
own. I mean, it's crazy. Even how good we managed to play that day with Bebe, Lucas
Yeah, he
Bebe
came
showing
back.
up.
He came from the D-League. They called him up from D-League, and he had an amazing game.
And usually when teams have surprises like that, a random player just starts playing so good, it surmounts to a win.
It does.
So for them to still be able to beat us, even though magic happened,
Yeah.
means Golden State is really doing
It's a
something
serious
right.
team. They're a
It's
solid
not easy to beat the fucking Golden State Warriors.
Kyle Lowry actually had his season high of 41 points. I think it was
Crazy.
41 points. Kyle Lowry, 41 points.
He's
He must
going
think he's like
toe-to-toe.
Iverson or something.
He was going toe to toe with basically the league's MVP right now. Last year and this year, he's going toe to toe with the best point guard in the league right now.
And I actually seriously believe it has a lot to do with all that weight he's lost. He's come out like a new person, a new player.
Playing with a new swagger, he's
Yeah.
feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit quicker. I'm telling you.
Katomato swag, like.
I'm telling you, all these guys, what you have to understand is they're all pretty much like point guards. They're all pretty much within the same range of speed.
Yeah.
But any little increment you can add makes a difference. If you're this much faster than you were, it makes a
It makes a
difference.
big difference.
And that's what makes a difference between these great players in the league.
Kyle Lowry, keep up the good work. Now, Kobe had his last game in Toronto.
I hate it have to be him.
Kobe, my nigga. Yeah, Kobe had his last game in Toronto. Bittersweet game.
He's
We
a
won.
legendary player. He's a legendary player.
He is.
He's a legendary player. And it's unfortunate. I did think Kobe was going to go a little bit longer.
I
but
thought he would have at least got to Jordan's level and got 6 rings.
I really.
I think that was actually his goal, but his body told him,
It was the injuries that especially the Achilles tendon.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
a
really-
serious injury and a hard injury to really come back
Exactly,
from. It
that's-
is.
that's
But
what
I do commend him because that game he actually tore his Achilles. He finished the game and walked off of the court.
He did.
He did.
He did.
So I'll give him that.
No, for sure. He's gonna go out like a warrior. He's gonna go out shooting.
Yeah, he will.
He's Kobe Bryant.
It's the Black Mamba. Everybody's talking about it, so it's only right I ask you. You know what I mean? So what's your favorite Kobe memory?
Oh, my favorite Kobe memory. To be honest, all his buzzer beaters.
Yeah, he was a buzzer beater kid.
I'll
give him that.
There's too many great moments of Kobe Bryant for me to choose one. I'm sorry. All his buzzer beaters, playoff series. I mean, the game in Toronto, the 81 points in Toronto was
Yeah, that was a big
spectacular.
game. That was a big game.
But man, his buzzer beaters. This guy bails his team up.
Consistently, always.
Oh, you can
he's
always
the
count on
bailout.
this guy, man.
If you're in jail, you need help, call Kobe.
Call Kobe. I'll give you his
Give you his
number and
personal
everything.
number. Kobe definitely is a buzzer beater king. I'll give him that.
For sure, for sure. What's yours?
My what?
Your favorite Kobe moment?
My favorite Kobe moment?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Honestly, I don't have one. I have a favorite Kobe moment. I don't. I didn't really like Kobe. Like, he's an amazing player. Like, I'm not a hater, you know what I mean? But I wasn't a Laker fan. Huge game for Kojo. I was so proud of him. Oh my God.
How does Kobe?
Kojo? Corey Joseph?
Oh, shit.
So you know that's how everybody's called him now? Kojo.
Mr. Kojo.
I love watching Corey Joseph play against the Spurs. It was like literally watching the protege versus the...
Against the Sensei.
Yes! Oh my goodness. You just get to really see how he really perfected and honed his fundamental skills playing behind Tony Parker.
right?
Yeah!
I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I love to see him shine like that.
Corey Joseph came out on a mission against his team.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? They played Spurs basketball.
They did. They played to
We
their
beat them in
intensity
their-
and even past their
We
intensity.
beat them at their game.
We did.
We shared the ball and we played amazing defense. We basically led wire to wire in that
We
game
did.
against the Spurs.
Against the Spurs.
Timmy, Ginobili, LaMarcus Aldridge, Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard. This is like, this is a big deal. Do you realize
This is a big deal. This is a very big deal
This
that we were
comes-
able to beat the Spurs.
Exactly, and this comes right after we just beat, we were about to beat the Golden State Warriors.
We beat the
for the
Lakers.
second time. I'll take the second loss over the first any day because
I-
we were right there.
We were right there.
I
It was
have
very
no
close.
nonsense for losses, but I'll take the second loss over the first anytime. We beat the Lakers, we beat Kobe, we gave him his going home lashes. We sent him back. Milwaukee Bucks, they came with their A game. They really tried to
And
beat
we
us.
sent him back home.
Sent him back to Milwaukee, told him to go some action.
But it makes you think, like, how do you beat a team like the Spurs, but you're losing to Phoenix and the Nuggets?
That's where
That's like so backwards.
and that's where consistency comes in.
And it
It's all about
brings us back to consistency, which
They
is key.
need to play exactly how they're playing every day. Dwayne Casey said it himself. This needs to be their identity that this is how the Raptors
Yeah,
play
this
every
is how
day.
the Raptors play. Hold the phone, Jesus, because our highly anticipated and highly played guard, Terrence Ross, finally decided to come out of his shell after weeks of hiding, games of hiding.
Where you been? Where you been?
God knows what reason.
Where you been?
But you know what? It has a lot to do with that headband.
I think
was
it
that
does.
headband.
I think it does. You know.
It's like when he puts on the headband, he becomes a new person or something. I don't know.
It's like when Superman puts on his cape
When
or
he puts
something.
on his cape and he rips off his
And
his
LeBron
clothes.
James. Remember when LeBron James put his headband? No, it's the opposite for LeBron James. LeBron James
When
tries to put on
LeBron takes off the headband, he
Then
becomes,
he becomes
Superman.
He tries to
But Ross, please,
incorporate
please, for the love of God, everything that is holy, keep that damn headband. Don't take that shit off. Keep that.
Back to Corey Joe. Ginobili himself even said that Corey Joseph wasn't a really big fan of Corey Joseph
Yeah, he
initially
didn't see his value.
at the beginning
Yeah.
because to be honest, I didn't think Corey Joseph would be this good at this point in his career, this quick. You can just tell the way the Raptors are playing. It had a lot to do with Corey Joseph's mentality coming into that game. That spurs their winning mentality, and they're sharing the ball. It's overshadowing. It's a habit for him, and it's starting to incorporate itself into the Raptors' way of play because the ISO is too much with the Raptors. DeMar DeRozan, the ISO is too much. Stop. Pass the ball. Give up the ball. The ball will find you at the right spot at the right time. You have to trust that when you give the ball up, it will come to you if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing when you don't have the ball.
That's true.
That's the way Golden State plays. They understand this concept, and that's why they don't care. They just pass because they know
it's gonna come
right back.
So the game we closed the week with was the Milwaukee Bucks, who came out with the win.
Yep.
Pretty good game.
Kyle Lowry was his first off night.
It was his first off night, and one thing that I'm proud of is that DeRozan actually
took the load.
Yeah,
he was efficient.
He was efficient,
and he did what he was supposed to do with Kyle Lowry not being able.
Nothing too spectacular. I still would have loved to see more from him, but
of course
he did what he did, and we came out with the win, which is what is important.
They should have locked down Chris Middleton. He shouldn't have scored 26 points.
Oh, definitely. He should have been held to at least maximum 15 points.
Exactly.
Maximum.
Exactly. Under 20 for sure, but that's okay.
But that just speaks on DeRozan's defense.
The win is the most important thing, and that's what matters.
And that's what we got. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of In the Zone. Be sure to catch the next Raptors game when they take on Jahlil Okafor and the 76ers.
Jahlil Okafor?
Jahlil Okafor. We get money! Well, I guess it's just me. We want to know who you prefer to have coming off the Toronto Raptor bench. Would you prefer Lewis Williams? Or would you prefer Corey Joseph? We want to hear what you have to say. Join in our conversation on Twitter at InZone6 or join our Facebook conversation at In The Zone. Make sure at the end of your answers you hashtag In The Zone so we can see what you have to say. We are the voice of the people.
We got money.